the two sisters suddenly discovered a huge diamond ring at the bottom of the pool. Seeing this, Annie immediately became greedy. Noticing no one around, she jumped right into the pool, planning to claim the ring for herself. But unexpectedly, the ring was stuck. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't pull it out. Seeing this from the shore, Anna immediately jumped into the pool as well, preparing to help her sister pull out the ring together. But just then, her sister's hair got tangled in the drain. Annie had no choice but to help pull her hair free first. What they didn't know was that the pool manager above hadn't noticed anything unusual at the pool bottom. Seeing the facility was completely empty, he decisively pressed the closing button. The pool cover began to slowly slide shut. Anna in the water sensed the danger. She used all her strength to pull her sister's hair, wanting to swim to shore as quickly as possible. They finally managed to free the hair, but it was already too late. The pool cover had completely closed. The sisters were extremely anxious. What was even more terrifying was that since today was Friday, the swimming facility wouldn't be open on Saturday or Sunday. If they went without food or water, trapped here for 2 days, they would certainly die. Annie could only desperately search for a way out. Unexpectedly, Anna completely broke down, believing it was all the ring's fault. However, at the mention of the ring, the greedy sister remembered it was still stuck below, so she dove underwater again. This time, she actually managed to retrieve the ring successfully, which instantly improved her mood considerably. As soon as Anna surfaced, she quickly comforted her sister, saying the most important thing now was to find a way to survive. Just then, a phone ringtone came from the distance. It was the older sister's boyfriend calling. The sisters quickly swam toward the sound, but when they arrived, they discovered the phone was right at the pool's edge, but being trapped in the water, they couldn't reach it. This made Anna begin to despair as well. Fortunately, at that moment, a janitor came in from outside to clean. Hearing the commotion, the sisters loudly called for help. But unexpectedly, when the janitor saw people were trapped, instead of trying to rescue them, he had malicious intentions. He first turned off all the security cameras in the facility, then completely looted the sisters' purses. He then threatened the sisters that if they wanted to get out, they'd have to hand over their bank card pins. At this point, to save their lives, the sisters had no other choice but to tell him the passwords. The janitor was instantly overjoyed, as if he'd won the lottery. He then told the sisters to stay put and wait. He'd come back to save them after withdrawing the money. The sisters could only huddle together for warmth, hoping the janitor would keep his word. However, 3 hours passed, and the janitor still hadn't returned. Anna wasn't willing to just wait for death. She picked up a plastic board, wanting to try cutting through the cover. But unexpectedly, the next second, it was that janitor. He had actually returned long ago, but he had no intention of saving them. It was only because he'd found out the older sister's bank card only had 80 yuan. This small amount couldn't satisfy his greed at all. So what do you think? Can the sisters successfully be rescued?